And joining us from there is Lorna Ramsey. Lorna, a dramatic day in court.
Yes, it's been a long trial and the jury has taken 4 days to consider its verdicts. There were tears and cries of yes from Richard Long's family when the verdicts were read out. The jury found Simeon Johnson and another teenager, who we can only refer to as M, unanimously guilty of murder. These are some of the last moments of Richard Long's life captured on CCTV. He was, according to his widow, a victim of Luton's growing gang and gun culture. Long had hoped to buy drugs. Instead, he paid with his life. Shot through the head in a deal that turned sour on the Lucy Farm estate last September.
They were wearing his death as a badge of honour. They were bragging around to their friends, to my friends, how they'd put a Houghton boy down, how it was 1-0 for one of their boys that was killed years ago, how big and clever they are for doing this. I don't think they're laughing now.
Today, 18-year-old Simeon Johnson, who was 17 at the time, and a 19-year-old referred to in court only as M, were both found guilty of his murder. Richard Long had come to Lucy Farm with £6,000 in cash to buy a kilo of potent cannabis known as skunk from them. CCTV images capture the rendezvous near a parade of shops. But there was no drug deal. Instead, Johnson and M planned to rob him at gunpoint. When the gun was produced, Richard Long ran off. Johnson and M chased him to this playground. It's thought he tripped over a fence, and it was while he was lying on the ground that Johnson shot him through the head.
Richard Long was clearly in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that he was against two individuals that were organised, that have supplied drugs in the past and have used firearms.
The gangland-style killing of Richard Long near a children's playground at 8 o'clock at night has shocked people living nearby.
I do worry about my boy when he goes out to play, whether he's going to be coming home okay, knowing that youths are walking around with weapons.
When I go home, my wife said, don't do business anymore that you're not safe. But I said, look, this could be happen anywhere, but then I carry on as normal.
You do have debates about it, and it was very, very scary.
The two teenage killers had all the trappings of a drug dealer's lifestyle: designer clothes and fast cars. They even posed for photographs holding a gun. But Johnson and M's future is now behind bars.
Well, all of the verdicts welcomed by Richard Long's family and also presumably by the police as well this evening.
Yes, detectives have told me how difficult it was to collect evidence in this case because of the intimidation that naturally surrounds gangland-style killings such as this one. But the police and Richard Long's family were keen to praise the witnesses who did come forward and help put these two men behind bars. They'll be sentenced here at Luton Crown Court on June the 25th.